Hello guys, welcome to my channel, welcome back to talkbarca. I hope you all are doing well. In today's video, we will be discussing about the match preview of our upcoming clash, Barcelona vs SL Benfica, UEFA Champions League match day 2. It is going to be a huge match for Barcelona. After losing the first match day against Bayern, we have to capitalize against Benfica. As Barcelona won their previous match, it was an excellent display by the team. They will be also hoping to continue that form. I will also be reacting to Ronald Koeman's pre-match press conference, all coming up in today's video. So sit back and relax and come on, let's get on with it. Let's first look at the squad list for our upcoming clash, and there has been another big inclusion. Pedri returns after recovering from his injury. Frenkie de Jong is included after missing the previous match due to suspension. Other than that, the squad list looks pretty much the same, filled with some exciting and young La Masia players. Now looking at our opponents, they are a team who are in red hot form, winning 7 out of 7 matches in the league. They are a very organized and a disciplined team. They are top of the table with a 4-point lead. They have managed to score 19 goals and have just conceded 4 goals. And we have to be aware of that. We have to be exactly at the top of our game, just like we were against Levante. Even also in the match against Real Sociedad, where we just conceded 2 goals in the later stages of the match, but we won 4-2. Defensively, we have to be well aware. Attacking wise, we need to have more output. And one more aspect where I think we should be dominating, but we haven't been able to do that, is the proper utilization of our midfield. Because given the players we have, I don't care who our opponents are, we should be dominating. We all know Busquets. We had a brilliant game against Levante. Frenkie de Jong, the versatile Dutch player who has the quality to play anywhere in the pitch, can defend, can score goals if needed, and alongside him, the 18-year-old Pedri, at his age, he can provide some magic. Now looking at the head-to-head stats, and if we go way down, I'm talking about 1960-61 final where we lost 3-2 against them. Then we did face them in 1991-1992. First match was a goalless match, and the second match we did win 2-1. Once again in the 2005-2006 quarterfinal, we did won both the matches in a 2-0 aggregate. And the last time we faced them, it was in 2012-2013, match day 2, where we won 2-0. But in the match day 6, it was another goalless match. And all these stats does provide that our upcoming match will not be in any way easy. But we also have to remember the 2 matches against Benfica and the 2 matches against Dinamo is going to be vital for us. We have to capitalize in these 4 matches because we all know the away fixture against Bayern will be tough. We can't take any risks in these 4 matches. We will have to have a positive outcome in these 4 matches. Now let's look at the possible lineup that we can see in the night we face Benfica. And personally, I think Koeman will stick with the same structure he used against Levante, a 4-2-3-1 formation or a kind of 4-1-2-1-2 formation. And I even think Koeman should stick with this structure. As we played brilliant high-pressing attacking football, I know Benfica will provide us more threat than what Levante gave us, but I still think this formation is good for us. In goal, it should be as usual Marc-Andre ter Stegen. The 2 fullbacks should remain the same. Dest as our left back, who was excellent in our previous match. Mingueza as our right back, who was solid on the right-hand side, who understood his role perfectly. The 2 centre-backs should be Piqué and Araujo, and I think Eric Garcia will be dropped to the bench. In midfield, it will be Busquets and Frenkie de Jong as our 2 pivots, with de Jong given the license to move forward. And if Pedri is fit, I think Koeman will start him as that advanced midfielder, with Depay in the left wing with the license to stay wide or to play centrally. And the biggest question will be who plays in that right hand side. We can see Demir as the proper winger, or maybe even Gavi, who can come central to link up our play or to stay wide, because in the previous match he kind of played a similar role and he was excellent. And then Luke de Jong playing as that number 9, and this could be the starting 11 to face Benfica. Now moving on to Ronald Koeman's pre-match press conference, here is what he had to say. Ronald Koeman, when asked about Benfica and whether the game being decisive, he said, "I don't know if they are the fittest team, but Benfica are a strong team. I know from experience that they are great. We need a good result and it will be an interesting match because of the style of the both teams. It's the second game of 6, it can never be decisive." Yes, as I've already said before, they will be a strong team to play against. And about being decisive, it can be said it isn't, but I know we have to get a positive result from this match. Ronald Koeman was also asked about our previous game. He replied, "Against Levante, without the ball we were perfectly fine. What we want is to put pressure on the opponent, not let them play. We always try, but there are games in which you do better and others in which you do not. It depends on our attitude, and I really hope our attitude remains the same as it was against Levante." Ronald Koeman was also asked about Fatih being called up for national team. He said, "I'm not their coach. I can't comment. I can only say that he has been out for 10 months. He has played 15 minutes. I know the player has a long way to go. We already said it." Ronald Koeman was also asked about whether he had any conversation with Laporta. He said, I haven't seen the president today, but I'm sure we will see each other this afternoon and talk about training and tomorrow's game. It would be interesting to know what discussions these two have. Ronald Koeman was also asked about our hectic schedule. He said, the most important thing is to prepare and control the game. You have to look at the young players, giving them minutes and games, and you have to control the physical issue. There are 5 games in 12 days, and that is a lot for any player. You have to look for freshness. Ronald Koeman, when asked about his expectations from Benfica, he said, we expect a difficult game. I know the atmosphere on the pitch. Benfica's strength at home. I don't expect them to leave too many spaces because the Portuguese mentality is to control. Ronald Koeman was also asked about our mentality. He replied, Barca always play to win. Our intention is always to control and have the ball. Pressuring the opponent does not depend on the system. We can always do it. The system is not the most important thing. Ronald Koeman was also asked about our new number 10. He said, Ansu was very tired yesterday. Emotionally, it has been a strong impact for him with so much time away to score, having his family there. But he has trained without problems and we will try to give him more and more time. But it depends on him above all. It would be glad to see Ansu on the pitch again, but we have to remember, we can't expect miracles from him. Although he did provide a miracle in our previous match, but we have to keep in mind, these are still early days. We have to be a little more patient with him. So that is it for today's video, guys. Do let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below of how are you feeling before this match. Up till then, don't forget to like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one.